Man, Paramount, why didn't you just let Superman shave his mustache so we didn't get all rubbery face every time? Dun, 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 drinks in a moo. All right, you know what? I don't have an intro, so everybody's just going to have to deal. This is going to go all in one take, so if I repeat myself, I'm sorry. But welcome to Drinks in a Movie here. Chris Hamper with you. We're doing Justice League. Yep, that's right, Justice League, one of the biggest movies of the year. We have the gods among us coming together, bigger than the Avengers, bigger than anybody. Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, all of them. The Flash, super fast. Anyway, so we're doing the multiple colored shots here. We have Wonder Woman, Batman, Flash, Superman, Aquaman, all with me. Galliano and a bunch of other crazy shit. So, what did I think of the movie? It's not bad. Justice League is directed by Zack Snyder with a little bit of help of Joss Whedon and written by Joss Whedon and Chris Terrio, starring Ben Affleck, Gal Gadot, and Henry Cavill as the Trinity, Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman. So, let's start with a little bit of Wonder Woman, Galliano for Gal Gadot. And it's awful, and I'll tell you what I think of the movie. So, the Justice League comes together with the help of Batman bringing everybody together to fight Steppenwolf. Look, alright, before I start, I want to do a little spoiler alert because I'm doing a little bit of drinking here, and if I let something slip that is a little bit of a spoiler, I don't want to ruin it for anybody. So, spoiler alert for anything that I might say during this review. Yeah, so they're together to fight Steppenwolf, who's come to take over the world. He's a very cookie-cutter, bland villain, but, that's fine. It's really not about the villain in this one. It's about the team. It's about the team coming together, and they come together pretty well in this, I have to say. Next, we're going to do a little bit of Batman. I think it's cocoa, some sort of cocoa mix. It doesn't.
You just
matter.
want to do Batman.
It's a dark Batman. So, what am I talking about? I'm talking about they're coming together to fight Steppenwolf. And what did I like about this movie? I liked the action. Zack Snyder's always filmed action really well. From 300 to Watchmen to Man of Steel to Batman v Superman, the action is pretty impeccable. Also, I think the best part of this movie are the characters. They're actually really fun. This is one of the DC movies that seem to have a sense of fun about itself. And they really embraced this kind of comic book campiness that kind of happened during the 90s, starting with, Tim Burton's Batman, and followed into a little bit of Schumacher, but it didn't go into Schumacher crazy, day-glow, nipples on a batsuit kind of thing. But it was a lot of fun, and I really appreciate that. And you have Ezra Miller in as the Flash, who's a lot of fun, really funny, and Ray Fisher as Cyborg was pretty good. I mean, he was very robotic, but he's Cyborg, so what can you do? What else was really good? The story was simple, which is good, because Batman v Superman and Suicide Squad was a mess. It was a jumble. It was just a bunch of stuff thrown together that didn't make a lot of sense. It didn't have a great through line of a plot. This one did. Even though it's simple, it was still pretty good. Flash. I don't know what this is, but we're going to...
That's slow gin.
Okay, slow gin.
It looks like cough syrup.
Now, let's talk about the negatives. So, the negatives were the villain. The villain's kind of bland. It's kind of about as cookie cutter as you get. Like I mentioned earlier, he was just your basic villain, zero backstory, and really had nothing to do. And Ciarán Hinds being the voice of it didn't really save it at all. Second, the special effects were a little rough. I think they should have taken maybe a little bit more time. There were some really blatant green screen moments that I didn't like at all. And like I said in the intro, Henry Cavill's mustache that they CGI'd away, and you can read about it on whatever entertainment outlet you want, was bad. His face looked like a weird rubbery mess, and so there's a lot of green screen. The CGI was a little bit rough, and I feel like in a movie like this that cost a lot of money to make, I hear about over $300 million to make, should have had better special effects. Lastly, this movie's on the edge of, and it's getting a little bit loud in the bar, on the edge of being really good, but they just miss little moments. I wish there was better moments than they gave me. They just kind of, they were on the edge of it, and they sort of knew it was there, but didn't quite go that far. And I wish they would have gone a little farther, because that would have just made for really, like, just applause-worthy moments. And it didn't really have that. Yeah, we have the Blue Curacao, Superman, Soups. Is he in it? Is he not? He's in it. So to sum up, I'm going to give this movie, surprise, surprise, a 4 out of 5 drinks on this one. 4 out of 5 drinks. I really enjoyed it. It was, yep, thanks. It was all right. Good. Thank you, cameraman. You're not fired. Nope, now you're fired. All right. Thank you. 4 out of 5 drinks. Really enjoyed it. I think it's getting a lot. It's a lot better than people are giving it credit for. So, lastly, we'll do this last green one. I don't remember what it is. Cheers, everybody. Apple Pucker, thank you so much for joining me. This is the Aquaman green. Doesn't wear green in the movie, but that's what I got. Thanks for joining me. Have a drink on me. Bye-bye.
We can have a drink on here.
Oh, and applause.